Good evening, sir. We are with here Professor Suneel Garu, printmaking faculty with us. We enjoyed thoroughly the printmaking works here. Could you talk about the brief about this department?
Program. It's a 2-year program in printmaking. The students come from across the country. They apply and then we select based on their portfolio. They enroll here. We have 4-semester course here. So apart from that, they have to take an elective from outside and other things. So it's a very much practical and theoretical mixed. It's a 50-50% mixed program. So they have to take the marking from the theoretical background also, as well as practical. It's that kind of combination we have. So that's how they practice in this. So now 2 years they practice in this studio, and given those curriculum and the courses, different kind of courses we have, and different kind of practices in that particular courses we have.
Okay.
So that's how they come up with these kind of works there.
When I saw entire and different artworks, these artworks are so much of complex. They are different dialogue, different, it's connecting vulnerability, social issues.
Correct.
And so some of the things are not regular the artworks. So we would like to know about how you are helping them, these kind of complex subjects making in a visual form.
It's not helping because human beings are complex, and they see this all kind of experience they bring along with them, and through that experience they see the world differently.
True.
So we are giving certain kind of atmosphere or situation to come out in those images. At least in my context, what I see is that you have to come from inside to out, not from outside to inside. It means what I meant was basically you have to see your own commotion, emotion, struggle, and the feeling. Then you look for a certain kind of a method and materials to create those emotions.
Right.
So that is where you see that in a lot of different kind of approaches they have.
Yes.
If I go outside to inside, you may have seen that one kind of a structure, so one kind of a technique could be possible. You can see that. So we go from inside to outside. That is one of the reasons they find a lot of connected materials to their emotions. Whether it is a metal or whether it is a print or whether it is acrylic box. So based on the feeling and emotion, other things they have to connect to the materials. So you can see that entire exhibition, the material is very important for them. And a lot of techniques are also first time born. It is not they have been equipped earlier.
Right.
So when they come across with those kind of strong emotions, then they look for a skill, they look for a material. So then they have to learn and execute. So that is the struggle they went through. And some of them really succeeded in that area.
You explained very well how they are transforming. But I'm going to step back. These students are coming from different institutions, fine arts institutions, from undergraduation.
Correct.
Those undergraduations are very strictly follow the techniques, craftsmanship, or moreover, strictly they talked about the traditional beauty. But all of this sudden, in the 2 years of journey, maybe, they're coming like of this kind of art practice. So what kind of training or methods you are giving to the students, they come out like identify their own unique style and experimental artwork.
It's not all the art colleges in bachelor level. Like for example, Shantiniketan and Baroda, they start little early to develop the language. Like somewhere around third semester they start in bachelor's. But a majority art colleges in India, they don't do. They only predominantly skill based. If somebody is printmaker, they will be printmaker or a sculptor or a painter. It's like a traditional way of teaching. They don't go waste. That is there. But developing language, they should start. All the BAs should start in third semester. It's better. But many colleges don't start, so they come here.
Yes.
We do have that kind of a crisis that, initially to shake them up or, refiguring out what they have to do because they are stiff in terms of thinking because they are predominantly skill based.
Yeah.
And they acquired that skill, not easy task. It's like took a time to understand. Now we are saying that reshape it or reconfigure it, the same method. So there are exercises we do in each courses. There is one course we take as a site specific. So we go out from this studio and ask students to find the material, outside materials, and connecting the subject from outside wherever they select the location. And based on that, you have to make an artwork. So it is completely different from the studio practice. So they cannot bring their own studio practice in there. So that is a really hard way to shake them up. They fail, they succeed sometimes, they struggle. So these kind of exercises are there, small exercises throughout 4th semester. In terms of research, reading, those kind of materials also we give. And basically very individual module we make. Since it is not a lecture-based classes. One-on-one. Because as you said, they are coming from a small place, how emotionally they become different. So as I said, everybody brings their own emotional baggages. And through this, they see the world. So we have to create the module for them individually. Sit with them, talk to them, and provide them a material. So sometimes they come up slowly, takes time.
Yeah.
And some of they don't succeed in these 2 years, but they will eventually, if that practice is continued. So that's what we do here in terms of exercises and the assignments.
Understand what process method and how you help them the intellectual inquiry and identify the material, those things.
Correct.
So this question to public, when art and in appreciation in terms of general public, they strictly see the aesthetically beauty, pleasing, or maybe within the frame. But here the institutions like a contemporary institutions, here you showcase in a different variety of here just a common man, a layman, how they can understand about these contemporary artworks.
See, the one is there are two things. It is a responsibility of us also. That, for example, this exhibition, we took an initiative of making walkthrough. So it is Telugu and English. So local people can also English, who know the English. They will walkthrough means there are theoretical based students standing in the main door. They will take all the people to each one artworks, explain them what they have done, why they have done, what is this material, all kind of things they will explain.
They explain that what the process how
everything.
Their approach.
Everything. That's in Telugu and that's in English. That is from our responsibility, we have done it. And second thing is school level. School level is a very, very crucial. And from the administration point of view, I am talking about, they have to create certain kind of a structure that, how this can be understood, this art form. So they take them to the galleries, invite the artist, and how do we read the artwork?
Right.
How do we understand the images or symbols or all kind of things? So that is where the school comes very important. The teachers are there, our teachers are there,
Yeah.
but they don't have a backing. If you back them, they will do it very well. These are the students go and teach.
Yes.
So if you back them, they will do it. So school also need to take this kind of a step to make them aware about these expressions. These are all expressions.
Yeah.
They should be knowing it.
Yeah. As you mentioned, expression of art and also and explain also our responsibility. That is one thing as a beauty of point. And second point you mentioned connecting the audience.
It's a complex language. I know it.
Yes.
But people don't know. It's like poetry. Poetry is a complex language.
Yeah.
You can't expect common people to understand the poetry.
True. That is the best example. How literature having experimentation.
Correct.
Same this visual
language has
also have experimentation. Those are the experimentations we can see here. Sir, it's a final question. This is a reputed institution. Many people want to dream come to this institution. So, in your interview process, what are the things you choose from the students?
Generally, in Essence School, students, whoever comes here, what we generally see is that, not very much skill actually. What all things he has attempted. Newness and also his crisis, struggle, trying to find certain kind of language. That struggle is there visible in his work or her work. We are interested. If somebody is predominantly skilled guy and he is proud of it, then it is difficult for them to change. So, and in the interview also, in our questions also, it will be visible that he doesn't want to change. Those kind of questionnaires are also there. So, if somebody wants to bring a change in their work, and then they were struggling in their work from the very BA itself, then that could be an ideal candidate to select. That's what Essence School does.
That's really awesome. The students coming for a rural, it's a small place of India, but they are coming here. Now I had a conversation with most of the artists, young artists. They are expressed very well. They are very much confident, and they are very confident to explain what was the thought process, how they are coming from. So it's a proud moment, and it's really the Essence School doing the great job, making them contemporary and intellectual and art practices. Thank you, sir. Wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you.